What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Monday night, getting the week off to a great start. Got the Phillies game coming up tonight. We've got a little bit of Sixers action before that going on at the same time, all kinds of wild stuff. Hopefully they don't delay the game. I don't know if I missed that while I'm getting all kinds of stuff together here, but I wanted to get the injury report together. They did not put that out there. They're supposed to have that today because the game on Thursday. But if they drop it, I will give it to you. If not, I will definitely have it for you tomorrow when we go behind enemy lines. But there was something that did occur. Don't worry. A little bit later here tonight, around 7 o'clock, I'm going to jump back on. We're going to do a little bit of Victory Monday, baby. We're going to talk about the game. But real quick here, let's talk about a move the Eagles just made. And that was they signed cornerback Javelin Guidry here to the practice squad. So, look, we had some injuries here. And again, waiting to get that injury report. He did not tell us what is going on with Jordan Davis, but it looks like a high ankle sprain. So probably a few weeks there. And then Josiah Scott was also carted off. So, looks like we need an extra defensive back. So that was the move that was made. Unfortunately, I think for me, this guy is obviously probably not your first option, Andre Sacheret. He has one more time. I do believe it is that he can be brought back up to the active roster without having to go through the whole waiver process there. So I'm sure we'll try to do that. But this young man, maybe he brings something to the table that I don't know, the other guys don't. So let's talk about him here for a second. And wait, before we do that, in a corresponding move to clear room for him, we released Deon Cain from the practice squad. So got rid of a lot of people's favorite wide receiver on the practice squad there. So I know a few people will be upset about that. But let's talk about why the Eagles added Javelin Guidry. Not only because of Josiah Scott there, but he brings some versatility. He brings some things that he can help with. And obviously, we need some help in special teams. A gunner, somebody who can do that. He is fast as hell. So let's talk a little bit about Javelin Guidry. Let's get to know him a little bit here. So 5'9", 191. His third year out of Utah, 24 years old. He was undrafted in 2020, but he played for the Jets a couple years. Then this year, Arizona, he was on the practice squad. Then he ended up with the Raiders. So that is where he played this year. But his stats are from the Jets and the Raiders here. But he has started 5 games out of the 32 he has played, 70 tackles. Obviously, these stats aren't going to be jumping off the page. But one that is 4 forced fumbles. So if you can put this dude on the special teams unit, have a little spark there, I'm all about it. But again, we have Andre Sacheret, who I love. He is a special teams ace, and he helps you, and maybe he gets brought up to the active roster if Josiah Scott has to go on the IR. And maybe this young man, he stays on the practice squad. Just that way you have depth everywhere. So maybe that will be the move, because I know I would love to see Andre Sacheret added to the active roster here. I love what he's able to do here, man. Love following him and his wife. They're great on Twitter, but he can get the job done for the Eagles. That's the most important thing. He can help you on special teams, but he can play nickel corner. He can play free safety. So that I think would be the smart move. We'll see what the injury is to Josiah Scott there, but we shall see. Happy Victory Monday. Now, I will be back with On the Road to Victory Monday in a little bit here, but want to go over this young man here real quick. Take a look at this practice squad. Then I'm going to go do some things, but I will return. So let's take a look at this Eagles updated practice squad. We had a couple moves. You guys remember the other day, Cameron Dicker was let go so that Teron Jackson could be added, and Teron Jackson was let go of the active roster because of Robert Quinn. So couple moves there in case you missed it, but you see now here's the list of guys on offense without Deon Cain there, but we brought Greg Ward back. So you see him at the bottom there on the offensive side. Jared Williams on IR there on practice squad. So one less guy there, but on defense, you have an extra guy because of the player exemption program for international guys. So Matt Leo, that's why he's a different font there, but you now see Teron Jackson, Javelin Guidry there added to the defensive practice squad. We'll see if we need to use any of those guys. Hargrave, and Cox and Tuipulotu and, Milton Williams. Milton Williams had a little injury there too, so we'll see what's going on. But, we've got good depth there, so we'll see. There's guys like Noah Ellis off the streets. We let go this offseason, the rookie, his brother Christian there on the practice squad. So maybe that's a move the Eagles will be looking to do. I don't know. Stay tuned, because I'll keep you up to date with anything that will happen. But again, it was Old Javelin Guidry here, signed to the practice squad. Deon Cain, let go. But that's all I've got for you at this moment. But I will be back in a little while here. We will be celebrating, talking about that Eagles-Steelers game on the road to Victory Monday. So I appreciate you taking the time here, this few minutes. If you have any questions, comments about this young man, please feel free to let them down below. We will talk all about it. If you need anything else, you can always reach out to me on any of these platforms. But I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Hope to see you in a little bit here. If I don't, go Sixers, go Bills. And this is going to be cram stuff. Tomorrow, behind enemy lines. Then we're going through, dude, we're going to do the top 10 matchups on Wednesday, and then it'll be game time. So I'm pretty excited about that. But tomorrow, behind enemy lines, Tuesdays, as always, tune in. We're going to be breaking down the Texans, getting to know all their injuries as well, all that great stuff. But hope to see you a little bit later. We're going to celebrate that 7-0, baby. So love to see it. But again, if you need me, please feel free to reach out. But got to get rolling. And until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You stay safe out there. And as always, go Birds!